We're seeing in the data that wetlands are those areas that aren't performing as well. Some of the data is showing us that yes, you can still get a yield off it, but you're still having to spend quite a bit of money in those areas, and it's weighing up whether that's really worth it in your overall scheme of your business. So yeah, it's interesting from a land care perspective in terms of what might incentivise farmers to perhaps stop cropping wetlands and how we might work with them going forward in terms of that.
They sent us this enormous report with lots of details in there, and it was really helpful in terms of making decisions about the season going forward. It meant that we put a little bit more there and a little bit less in other places where it was required. It didn't mean that we saved any money from inputs. In an ideal world, we'd reduce inputs and maximise profits, but we're still going to be maximising yields just by putting the inputs in the right places.
It's been really good, interesting really. Variation in the paddock was massive. We had pHs from 4 up to sort of 5.5, 6. And then in the little paddock we had high pH, so we really didn't have to do anything much to that paddock.
We are seeing that there's spots in the paddock that we know we're beating our head against the wall. We can see it visually, we can see it in the maps that we need to alter what we're doing, but the approach that we're applying to the other 95% of the paddock is paying dividends for us.
It seems to me it is smart to put the fertiliser where it's going to be used, and also to look after those things that are of some value. These wetlands are communities. They're not just areas of land with no action, no activity. Biodiversity keeps our water clean, it keeps our soils fertile, so it's really important that we look after biodiversity everywhere we can.
At the end of the day, we've got to make money, but we've also got to look after the environment of the place we're living in.